Yo, what's up with y'all boys and girls, man? Hey, it's Jay Briggs here on this Money Making Monday here, man, with the Pick Dogs Morning Show. Got the franchise player and Costi with me per usual on a Monday. A lot happened over the weekend. Um, we got a lot coming down the pipeline this week. Welcome to May. Welcome to May, man. I'm enjoying it right now, though. Before we know it, we're gonna be on the dog days of summer, and it's gonna be nothing but only baseball. So we got to enjoy the playoffs in the NBA and the NHL while we have them. Baseball treated me fairly well right now, so I'm ready to keep it rolling. Chris, franchise, what's happening?
And not a whole lot. It's a surly Monday for me. Just frustrating Sunday. Had a couple winners, but the Leafs unfortunately just couldn't get it done. And it's just hard to win games when they're not scoring goals. But you know what? The thing is, everywhere I looked had this as a 6-7 game series. And that's why I'm not panicking, because that would mean that the Leafs would have had to lose at least 2 along the way. So I'm fine. We still have home ice. It's a best of 3. Don't get me started on some of the antics from that game, but we'll be fine. So on to Wednesday, on to Game 5. But we still got a couple days worth of baseball and NBA in between as well. So ready to break it down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Defending champs, man. We knew they wasn't going down without swinging. I believe I said 6. I think you were saying 7. I think I was saying 6. So
I think I even said 6 or 7.
So they good. They good.
Some people are like, oh, Leafs are gonna leave. Yeah, well, the home, you say it's like up 2-0 and 2-2. It means the home teams won every game this series.
Yeah.
So
we got a series on our hand, which we knew we did. Fair enough. Costi, what's happening, brother? How you doing?
Survived the weekend. Not really sport related. Wanted to share some pictures with you guys, since I came on here and said I was doing something that was going to be definitive and hard. This is the end. Jumping over fire like a machine. Chris has some hops. Then we have, I'm swinging on the monkey bars. I'm getting there. Then I realize, oh shit. And I fell into the water.
That's funny.
Chris, speak with your words.
I have so many questions.
Come on.
But we don't have enough time for me to go through all of them. So it's
how are you muted? You're muted without being muted?
No, I got nothing. I just why? I guess is my first question.
Look at the hops. I'm 42 years old. Look at this.
It looks like your foot is about to get caught on the thing. Or is that not you? No, it's not you.
Whoa, Chris. I'm in the orange. Let's reference.
Oh, okay. I thought you were the guy that was doing like the freaking rain dance that's about to get his foot caught on the fire and end up barbecued.
No, the second from the right, orange.
You look like you jumped about 2 feet too early.
I mean,
and in fairness, that picture is.
I'm confused, but
how did you get confused, Chris?
It's just one of those things that's like, I don't know. The picture was small, okay? If I had a nickel for every time I've had to use that excuse.
Fair enough, man. What else you had going on this weekend?
NBA finally dialed in. I was going through a little slump last week. Brought it right back. Most of the games, if I didn't actually win, I had a couple pushes. Not a huge deal. But MLB, man, I'm still trying to get my feet wet and try to get dialed in for baseball. I know it's a very long season. It's just when you spend so many hours doing the data and have no emotion when you lose and not getting results for now probably about 3 weeks now. I know it's going to turn, but for the meantime, man, it's just getting crushed in the top of the 9th inning when you have the right side with a home dog, just things like that. I know I'll turn it around, but overall, not a bad week. Happy to be back at it. Money making Monday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Same for me, man. Money making Monday, putting the pieces back together. It's ready to do the damn thing, man. Back in the swing of things. Cold streaks and way in the rearview window. We caught a couple snipes. Like yesterday, I had Pacers money line. We had Stars
What was that?
-1.5.
What was that game? Man, it was great. But I'm just saying, after that ejection, it was just like, how are you down in the NBA playoffs down 40 plus at halftime when you're the number 1 overall seed? And we said it, no playoff experience. We said this going in. You called this series to be a Pacers series before it started. I mean, for our fans that come on here every day. I mean, you literally said it word for word. But to be down 42,
man, shout out them Pacers. I told you a lot of people all season I had them going back to the ECF, man, and
you did. Yep.
one game away from being there. So yeah. Speaking of hockey, though, my team got a dub yesterday. Dominated them boys. Took the boys on the shit. Shout out to Stars, man. Favorites to win the whole cup. It's getting exciting. We'll see. I ain't gonna get too excited yet. Job not finished. Yeah, I mean, job's not finished, but looking to keep it rolling. I dropped my MLB player of the day yesterday. I dropped it. But it's because I got greedy. The Twins. But I had them on the run line. Yeah, I had them on the run line. And they won 7-6 in extras. Win streak's still alive, so shout out to them boys. I just personally got greedy. I should have just paid up for it. It was I think it was like -155. Over -150 is where I start to be like, I'll bet a -150, but over 150 starts to make my stomach hurt a little bit. And it cost me yesterday. I should have just paid up for it.
Yeah, but I like that shot. I like you taking the shot, getting value. And long run, if you consistently do it, I mean, Mitch talked about it all last summer. He would take alternates. If he really liked the team, he expected them to win by more than 1 run. And that's how he made all that extra plus money. I mean, it's the right play. It just, in the short term, when we talk about it the day after, it doesn't feel like that. But when you scale it out, when I was doing my show on Thursday, Micah was telling me, he's a pro bettor, and he said, if you pick 100 games, literally your results are completely random. When you get into the 1,000 over the year, then it's real data. But picking even 100, which sounds crazy, but even 100 games is completely random. So we chop it down to 1 game at a time. So it's all good. That's why we have today. Make it all back. I really like a lot of MLB games today. Don't love the NBA card. Don't love the NBA card. Like, I've literally liked the NBA card a lot over the last 4 or 5 days. Not really excited about tonight.
I love tonight.
Do you?
Oh.
That hat is awesome. You just get that?
Yep. I got 2 new hats. I got this one.
Yeah.
And then
that hat is fire.
I got a new quit playing.
Yeah, if you ever come on the show with one of those big head hats, those things are
this ain't even all of them, but like I got a pretty extensive.
Oh man, I could definitely bet you. Get myself something nice.
This is just the ones that are right here, like just at arm's reach. I got more in the closet and stuff like that. I could almost probably wear a different hat every day of the show for a month. Probably. I'm probably like right there, probably like 27, 28 range. Yep. Man, let's talk some baseball. Chris will pop back in here in a minute. Money making Monday. Let's do the damn thing. First game on the board is the Brew Crew. They're out on the road versus the Cleveland Guardians. Freddie P on the mound. Ben Lively on the mound. I did lose yesterday with the Guardians. Guardians did not have my back yesterday. Sunday Night Baseball. Do they get it back in blood today? This different opponent, though, on a Monday night. We also got the Red Sox and the Tigers. Tanner. Versus Job and the Detroit Tigers. Red Sox favored on the road. We got Mr. Liberatore and the Cardinals versus Sanchez and the Phillies. And we got the Mets, Peterson versus the Pirates. Skeens Day. Costi, how you feeling?
I'm not picking the Mets Pirates game, but it's a sad day when Skeens is now plus 140 again. And he went from, man, give him a little bit of run support to they are just absolute ass. That guy, he's not going to be there long. There's no way they're going to keep him. Cannot believe that he's now, I mean, it makes sense, plus 140. But wow. The game that I do like, I think the line, the why the favorite is Boston is simply because Job has been relatively inconsistent this year. And the fact that I believe that, Boston's been smacking lefties on the road at home. Their lineup matches up for it. That's what makes them the favorite, but I can't lay a favorite price with Tanner. Red Sox are very average on the road. Detroit, much better team at home than on the road. They just had a very tough series at home, losing 2 out of 3 to Texas. I think it's a good bounce back spot. Like I said, Boston did have a good series against Kansas City, but Kansas City's been trending downward now. And I just like Detroit at home. I think they'll get it done. And I like plus money as well. And then the other one, I'm going to take the Guardians here. Very dominant home team. Both really good pitchers. Freddie Peralta has had really good, outings. The thing is, on the road, he hasn't been – I remember doing this morning. On the road, he hasn't been as consistent. I mean, yeah, he beat up on the White Sox, lost to the Giants, lost to the Diamondbacks, and he won at Colorado and then lost the Yankees. So 2 of the wins on the road were against the worst teams in baseball. And Cleveland at home is a solid team. They had a very tough series against the Phillies. Much different situation now when they have the Brewers, who just lost 2 out of 3. I think it's a get-right game here for the Guardians. So give me the Guardians plus money at home.
I forgot to tell y'all. I made my first NFL bet of the season today. Thursday night.
Cowboys, Eagles.
I already bet it.
What's the spread?
7.
Cowboys at home? No.
On the road.
Yeah. Why don't you just take the money line?
You know that's what I bet.
Yeah, okay. Just make sure the sky's still blue. So, okay.
You know that's what I bet, baby. Dak back. Come on, man. Come on.
My favorite meme so far with the Pickens trade is Dak throws an interception, and Pickens is in a dogfight with the corner, fist fight. Now, I think, you know what? Pickens has never had a real quarterback, and he's never had an elite number one. I think when Dallas was really good, they had clear number one and two. It's going to elevate their offense. I think they've improved their offensive line in the draft. They have somebody in the backfield not named Zeke. I don't know, man. I think it's a new coach. There's going to be it's going to be a much different season for the Cowboys. I think if they improve defensively.
Finally, somebody with some sense. Thank you.
People hating. I'm not a Cowboys hater at all.
Nah, I just saw it and I bet it. I put $100 on the money line this morning. That's what I did. I think it was either 240 or 235. It was one of them. I think I got 240. See, I just was telling y'all what I did. You know what I mean? And while we talking about it, I think it's perfect. It's almost storybook perfect, right? If playing the Eagles on banner night and raising them and watching them raise a banner don't piss us off enough to do something, then we just never gonna do it. Like you feel me? So watching the Eagles raise that banner, if that's not motivation enough for us to, you know what I mean, do some shit. We'll see. Cowboys are gonna win the Super Bowl this year. You heard me say it.
You see how many comments we get? As soon as we just sprinkle in a little NFL, just a little teaser.
They be hating on my boys, so that's why I
hating on your boys.
I had to hit them with a little jab, man. Hey, it's coming up, man. Football will be here before you know it. 115 days, baby. Counting down. Everybody fiending for some football. It look like. That's funny. I can't wait. Chris, man, we talked about the first 4 games on the card in Major League Baseball. Guardians, Brewers, Red Sox, Tigers, Phillies, Cardinals, Pirates, and the Mets. How you feeling, Brody?
Oh boy, I'm gonna roll with the Tigers here. Sorry, Tanner.
You've been on them Tigers a lot recently. You love them Tigers.
I do. We can't help it. 14-5 at home, rock solid. Houck's road numbers haven't been very good this season, and just the Tigers keep finding ways to win with Jackson Jobe on the mound. Even if he struggles like he did at Coors Field, they're 6-0 in his starts this season. So I'm gonna roll with the Tigers here. Just fade to Tanner Houck. Yeah, the Apple man. Yeah, it's like, yeah. So give me Detroit in that one. Give me the Brewers. For me, Ben Lively is right up there with Luis Ortiz as the weak links in this Guardians rotation. Peralta's pitched really well. The Brewers, I don't think there's as much of a gap as this matchup may suggest on paper when you just think of the Cleveland Guardians and their record. I think the Brewers are right on par with Cleveland, and they do have a clear edge in starting pitching here. So give me the Brewers, and I'll lean towards the Phillies on the run line. I like Christopher Sanchez a lot. Matthew Liberatore for me just not a pitcher I really back all that often. And Sanchez is quickly making himself one of the best lefties in baseball. So I'll roll with the Phillies. If you're fine laying minus 170, you can, but I'll take them on the run line.
Fair enough. For me, y'all know me. I love them OMG Mets, especially at home, man. We done made a really pretty penny with them OMG Mets at home. I'm on the Pirates today, though. Skeens Day. They fired their GM, the Pirates did, and I feel like some momentum is finna swing back the other way. We coming into the season, we knew the Pirates weren't as good as they were last year. We all knew that. Now, though, I don't think they're nearly as bad as what they've been this season. I think they're somewhere in the middle from where they were last year and somewhere in the middle from where they are now. I think now the value has shifted, and we're going to be able to bet the Pirates here at plus money in a couple spots. I like what I've seen from them at home at the crib against the Braves. They took 2 of 3 off of them. Braves were playing well. We still know the Braves are ass on the road. We know that, but they were playing well. I just think that I like the value here on the Pirates is all I'm saying. Fading the Mets in New York isn't fun, and I won't do it too often. Like after today, it's probably Mets for me or stay off the series. But plus money with Skeens, Pirates playing well, coming off playing the Braves well. It's just a spot play for me. Skeens is still one of the best in baseball. Don't forget it. And getting them at this price, sign me up. So I'm on the Pirates in that one. Lean towards Phillies run line with Chris. Don't know if I end up playing it though. It's just not my style of play. Me line reading. Give me the Red Sox and Tanner Houck trash ass. Probably won't bet it. Sharp chaser style game, in my opinion, but I do think the Red Sox pull it off. Just telling y'all my thoughts straight up. And then I would go back to the Guardians, even though they pissed me off last night. Got shut out 3-0, like at home on Sunday Night Baseball. You get shut out at home on Sunday Night Baseball, bro. This is why nobody take y'all serious. This is why nobody take y'all serious, bro. They give y'all the limelight. We give y'all a chance. And y'all just come out there and lay a fucking egg. Didn't even show up. Sickening. But in true Guardians fashion, they come back and dominate the next day. It's just who they are. Give me the Guardians today. Got to have in basketball and football, you know, you can be mad at teams for a couple of days. Baseball, you got to have memory. You got to erase your memory every night. Yesterday didn't happen. I'm back on the Guardians today. That's what I think. Keep it rolling. We got the Braves and the Nationals. Jake Irvin versus Holmes. Braves back home. I know they're glad to be back home because they ass is trash on the road. We got the Marlins and the Cubbies. Colin Ray versus Cal Quantrill. We got the Colorado Rockies on the road versus the Texas Rangers. Male versus Dolander. And we got the Astros and the Royals. Michael Waka versus Gusto. Chris.
Yeah, I'm going to take the under in Royals Astros. To me, this just sets up as a matchup between two teams that are just really, really low scoring, despite having some great numbers against right-handed pitching as of late. This just, to me, this feels like a 3-2, 4-2 kind of game, maybe even 4-3, but still coming in under the total of 8. I'm not touching that Rangers-Rockies game just because as good as Molly's been, he's not a minus 260 pitcher in my eyes. So, but I also can't back the Rockies with how terrible they've been on the road. It's a lean towards the Cubs on the run line. Miami told me a lot with that weekend series against the White Sox. You have Sandy on the mound, and you still can't get it done. I don't know if that's more about Sandy's struggles or if it's the Marlins, but either way, it's no Moss for me at the Marlins.
Last year, we renounced their name rights.
Yeah.
And I tried to give it back to them early this season, but I'm here to tell you right here, right now, their name rights have been renounced again. They are back to just the Miami Marlins. No longer to be referred to as the Money Marlins. That has been redacted. Sorry.
The miserable Marlins. Give me the Cubs on the run line. Colin Ray isn't a minus 260 pitcher by any stretch, but for me, that's more about the Cubs lineup behind him being able to get to Cal Quantrill, who's been a mess on the road this season. So I'll take the Cubs on the run line there. And Braves, Nationals. to lean towards the Braves for me. But again, for me, Grant Holmes also not a minus 200 pitcher, but it's a fade of Jake Irvin. I just think the Braves get a win on the run line here. So give me the Braves.
Pains me to say this. I'm on the Rockies. Run.
You missed a day.
Did I? What you mean?
Plus 267 yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Pathy Plan to Financial Freedom did post it. Now, to be fair, he's a little soft. He went half on the run line, half on the money line.
Y'all know the Rangers my team, and they're going to win this game. But I'm going to take the Rockies on the run line. Plus a run and a half in my back pocket. It's a game where everybody loaded up them Rangers and that offense come out there and look like some shit. I'm trying to tell you, bro, it's my team, bro. It's my team. I watch them every fucking day. And I'm telling y'all, that offense going to come out there and look like some shit today. And you're going to be sitting there pissed off like I be. I expect Male to come out here and pitch well, but I expect Dolander to pitch well too. If I had to call it, I'm going to say 4-3 Rangers. I cashed on that money line, but I'm not laying minus 270. And we did kind of see the Rockies bats get going yesterday. And to be completely fair, Male is regressing. He's not as good as he was earlier in the season. Like, you know what I mean? So he's not nearly as good as that ERA may suggest. I'm just letting y'all know. He regressed him a little bit. He got touched up that last game. Who was that against? The Red Sox touched his ass up. Bink, 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 left, right, hook. Wouldn't surprise me if them Rockies did a little damage after them bats looked high yesterday.
They touched up what?
Don't, Chris. Don't.
Did I say that?
Yeah, don't. Don't.
Oh, my God, Chris.
I could say what happened to Bilal Muhammad on Saturday. He got pop, left, right. My boy Jack Della Mandalena. I know Chris watched it.
It was so much fun watching Bilal get his ass kicked.
I loved it. Oh, can't stand him. And my girl, the Bullet, Shevchenko, never stops moving.
Bilal looked like the guy from Home Alone that he gets the brick thrown in his face and his nose is on the side of his face.
Well, Bilal's never finished anybody. My favorite, I think it was from, I don't know if it was from Islam or not, but it was like he hasn't finished anyone. He has no knockouts. He doesn't have a girlfriend. He doesn't have kids. Bilal's never finished a fighter or a woman ever.
Yep.
Could not feel more happy.
Speaking of combat sports, the real combat sport on Saturday, and still the WWE champion John Cena.
Now, come on. Do not.
I really hope that nobody thought that Randy Orton was actually going to win that match. I really was like,
try to come on. We can't go. We could talk. We could talk about it, but we can't go from UFC to that.
The real combat sport. You feel me?
Anyone who watches WWE, watch out. Jeff Cobb is him. Jeff Cobb is him. I tell you, I watched him in New Japan. He is crazy.
Yeah. It was a good match, though. It was a good match. Shout out Randy. But in baseball, though, back to baseball, that's all I really love in this slide is the Rockies on that run line. I'll give y'all my thoughts on these games, though.
That's a good one. The real combat sport.
That is good.
That's good. I like that.
I like the Braves in that game, bounce back at home, but I don't like the price, and I'm not laying a run line with them, so I'm cool on it. And Nationals on the road, maybe a Braves money line in a parlay or something. Same thing with the Cubs. I kind of just like them on the run line. I mean, on the money line. I don't like laying, like Mitch used to say all the time. I don't want to lay runs and odds. So -1.5 at -130, I'm cool. Maybe 2.5, but I feel like we're pushing it at that point. They can dominate them. They can. They definitely can. So, just my thoughts. And then Astros, Royals. I kind of lean towards Michael Waka. Costume.
I like the fact I'm not taking it, but I like the fact that you're taking one of the best bets in baseball, which is +1.5 plus money. That's what you're getting with the Rockies today. Ran my system. I didn't really have a play in the game, but I don't hate it. Don't hate it. I like Houston in this spot. Honestly, Gusto has been really solid in the times when he's actually been a starter. Since he's been a starter, he's won all of his starts. I think Waka's overrated. I know he's got a decent ERA and he's been a good pitcher in his career, but finally, the Houston bats have been waking up, averaging over 5 runs a game. It's a run and a half better than what they did about 10 games ago. At home, they're the dominant team. I think, like I said earlier, Kansas City is trending downward. You have Houston, who's always been a good franchise that figures it out throughout the season, still a really good home team. The fact that I'm laying a short price at home which I believe is the better pitcher, not by much, but still the better pitcher and a better bullpen, I'm going to take Houston here. And that's it from that slot.
Last slot today in Major League Baseball. We got the Angels and the Padres, Yankees and the Mariners, and the Angels Padres is Kikuchi and Michael King. Mariners Yankees is Schmitty versus Hancock. And last game of the night is Diamondbacks versus the Giants. Old man Verlander versus Merrill Kelly. I'm up first here. I'm not really in love with nothing. I would take the Giants today. I don't know. I'm fading old man Verlander, but Diamondbacks after playing the Dodgers, I want to fade them. They played the Dodgers tough like they always do. Took two of four. Tied series. I think this is a good bounce back spot for the Giants coming back home. They got beat up by the Twins. They just played the Twins at the wrong moment. The Twins just in that mode right now. Shout out to Twins. Today I'm gonna take old man Verlander. This is my first time taking him this season. It makes my stomach hurt, but I believe it's the right play. I lean towards the Mariners plus money at home. Fading Yankees first game of the series. It's a lean though. And then that Padres is just unbettable, but they should win. Chris? Or Costume, sorry. I'm used to Chris because he always right.
Yeah, I don't know. I know it's been such a good bet this year, fading the Yankees in the first game of the series, but Seattle's been just such ass. Yankees have been smacking righties on the road, at home. Just overall, their lineup just matches up for it. Seattle just having that terrible, terrible series against Toronto where they just were behind outside of one game, both games. And on Saturday, they were ahead, and then their just bullpen just came in and just It's total ass. I'm going to stay away from that one. I want to take Seattle here, but I just don't have a good feeling right now. They're trending downward. I try to stay away from teams like that. And I'm on Old Man Verlander as well. This team, if you could get 5 good innings out of him where he gives up 1 or 2 runs, I think San Fran has enough firepower at home to score runs and get that bullpen in there, because their bullpen at home has been phenomenal. Less than a sub-3 ERA at home, while the Diamondbacks are close to 5 on the road. So I think it was a really tough series against the Dodgers, which is very common for them. But really, San Fran, this is a get-right game. Coming back home, getting shelled out by the Twins in the spot where they play the best, which is at home. Give me plus money. I'm all over. I love plus money at home too. So if it all matches up and I get that plus money price, I'll take it. The Giants for me.
I'm gonna roll with the Diamondbacks here. I really have my concerns about Justin Verlander starting to show his age. I think the Diamondbacks are still the better team in this matchup. I know the Giants have been really good at home this season, 12-5, but I just trust Arizona's bats more, I think, in this spot. And like I said, I just think that Verlander, not the ace level pitcher that he once was. So I'll roll with San Francisco there. Sorry, Arizona over San Francisco there, pardon me. And give me the under 7.5 in Angels Dodgers. I think this Angels offense is going to struggle against Michael King. High strikeout rate against righties in the last 2 weeks. And San Diego coming off a Coors Field series, no day off in between. So I think the bats are going to take a day to adjust. You face Yusei Kikuchi, who is still a decent left-handed option. So I think it's going to just be a low-scoring game. Give me the under 7.5.
Alrighty. We head on to the NHL.
Skate on over.
Skate on over to the NHL. Capitals and the Hurricanes. Carolina minus 260. Oilers, Golden Knights. Edmonton at home, up 2-1, minus 125. Franchise. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm not going to get it.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. I was doing something.
That felt better. Okay, so tonight I'm going to roll with the under and the Capitals. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think it's going to be another goaltending clinic. All the games in this series have been low-scoring. I think it's going to be more of the same. And again, if you're going to keep giving me this kind of price with the Washington Capitals, I'll take it. Play all day. They're still a great road team. I know the Hurricanes are a really solid team at home. The Capitals need to steal home ice back, so I'll take the under in the Capitals in that one. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I rolled with it last time. And roll with it again. Give me the over in Vegas and Edmonton. 2 teams with right now questionable goaltending. The Oilers are getting more scoring from guys not named McDavid and Draisaitl, and they're putting some goals up. And Vegas, they have some momentum now after that buzzer-beating win over the Oilers in Game 3 to get back into that series. So I'm going to roll with those 2, and let me just say this for the record. The Florida Panthers are the dirtiest bunch of scrubs I've ever seen in my life. There, I said it. For everyone in the comments is saying, "Oh, Leafs are going to leave," and "Oh, Panthers are going to come back." Yeah, well, Max Domi's not going to get suspended for that hit, by the way. On it right now.
I don't like today hockey. I don't.
You know, the thing is, everybody. I'm sorry, but everybody fucking forgets that the Oilers almost did the same shit to the Panthers last year.
This is good. This is like Cowboys in the first segment. Now we get the Leaf comments. Why do people hate on the Leafs? I don't get it. I know the Cowboys. Why?
It's like, just like we're like the Cowboy. We're like the Cowboys of the NHL, the Lakers of the NHL. It's like we have one of the bigger fan bases, and everybody just likes to hate it. You know.
But the Lakers actually win titles.
Well, the Leafs have won titles too.
Fair.
Maybe watch hockey once in a while, then we'll talk.
Fair.
I'm not in a mood to have the Leafs poked at this morning. Okay.
Just saying.
Oh, this is funny.
These are good. Maple Leafs.
This is funny. Yeah. Well, I mean, the Leafs will also win when your mother's not on the corner.
Whoa. It's the dad on the corner, not the mom.
Either one of them. It's no wonder they're broke.
Maple Queefs.
I'm taking the Capitals plus 1.5, and I'm taking the Golden Knights on the money line. Am I happy about it? No. Am I probably dead? Probably. Do I feel like those are the right plays? I do. That's how I feel.
Oh, that's what that guy's mother was called.
That's pretty good. God.
There's a bounty on Max Domi. Yeah, well, if you can't dish it out, or if you can't take it, don't dish it out if you're the Panthers. I'm sorry.
There we go. There's a response to yours on the streets after Mother's Day.
Well, you got to be able to pay for the present somehow. You got to be able to pay for the present somehow. Is Austin Matthews overpaid right now? It feels like it, yeah. But you know what? He was still on the ice for 3 of the goals in Game 3. He's not necessarily doing the goal scoring, but he's actually contributing. So, sorry, Jay, if you got something else,
and I'm good. I got my mind up.
I got picks.
Okay, so anyways, what I was saying was,
I got picks.
Go ahead.
I'm watching a lot of postseason playoffs. Nothing in the regular season. I watched the Vegas. I have. Edmonton should have won.
What's the last game you watched? I'm going to quiz you because I've been watching. So
Edmonton and the Vegas Knights.
Which game?
The last game. They were ahead, and they blew the lead. They're the better team. They should have been up 3-0. They're going to close. They're going to get the third win. They're going to be up 3-1 here. Edmonton is just nasty. They're just fast, efficient. What else? What else do you need to know? I watched the game. I also watched my Caps get spanked around. This is their game. They lose this game, the series is over. I'm taking the Caps on the money line. Give me the plus money. They show up in these spots. I know they show up in these spots of late. There's been many years. I went to this is why I don't like hockey. So my first ever hockey game was Game 7 in the first round series. This was maybe 6-7 years ago.
You got hit with a puck.
What?
You got hit with a puck.
No. Oh. The Caps were the President's Cup trophy winners that year. They're the best team in the league. Game 7, and they lose. I even went and bought my Ovechkin jersey that has the Russian lettering on the back. You know what I'm talking about? So it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I was
yeah,
all
yeah.
pumped up, man. I went in.
Yeah.
I'm fired up. It's game 7. And then we lost.
Yeah.
Since that. But no, give me the Caps here. Plus money in Edmonton. I just think they're the better team. And they've been playing really good in the playoffs. So I'm confident with them. They should have won that game last game.
I think that shit going 7. I got this. How I got it playing now. Knights win tonight, 2-2. Edmonton go winning. No. Then Golden Knights come back home after losing the first 2. Win at home, go up 3-2, win 3 straight. Edmonton bounces back, wins at home, and we get game 7 in Vegas. Anything happens. I think that's how it won't play out.
By the way, congrats to the Dallas Stars for making the Western Conference final. Winnipeg is absolutely cooked.
Done. Stick a fork in them.
Like they can't. I think they're 0-4 now on the road.
Yep.
And like they've been getting smashed on the road. So.
Yep.
What?
I entered a hockey premium yesterday. I had Stars puck line plus 190. I was proud of myself for that one.
What's the line tomorrow?
Yeah, I was proud of myself for that one. It's just because they've been so bad on the road. The Jets, they've been so bad. So
minus 150. There you go. Freemium for tomorrow. Dallas Stars money line minus 150.
Probably where I'm at too. I'm gonna need to get greedy again tomorrow. Just go move along.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so before we just move on, I'll just put this out for. I just need 1 minute to get this out. Okay.
Go full screen.
Yeah, full screen.
No, I don't have to. I don't have to because your reactions make your reactions make it funny too.
No.
There's only one way that'll make this better. So anyway.
Well, fuck you, Chris.
Well, you said, hold on. I said last time when you did that, I was going to screenshot it, and that was going to be your contribution on the thumbnail for the video. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. Just hear me out on this. If a best of 7 series goes 6 games, what's the final score of that series?
Hold on, let me write this down. It's like a math question. Do it one more time.
Yeah. You can carry the one if you need to, but
okay, go ahead.
So if a best of 7 series finishes in 6 games, what's the score of that series?
3-3. 4-2.
Okay, there we go. We got it. If it goes 7 games, what's the score of that series?
4-3.
If the Leafs were going to win this series in 6 or 7, like everybody was saying that they were going to, or this series was going to go 6 or 7, the Leafs had to lose 2 games. The home team has won all 4 games so far in this series.
Carry the one.
The Panthers are only getting, they're whining like little bitches now because teams are starting to play their own game with them. That's all it is. Oh, suspend Max Domi for hitting the captain from behind. Yeah, well then don't have Kulikov throw an elbow at Marner's head in the corner. Don't have Sam Bennett throw an elbow at Anthony Stolarz and knock him out of the game with a concussion and have him thrown up on the side of on the bench. Don't have, Matthew Tkachuk try to spear and then slew foot Mitch Marner at the end of game 2 after the game's already over. Don't have Brad Marchand check Chris Tanev from behind when the play is on the other side of the ice. And it's funny because the Leafs lose game 1 and they almost killed the whole 4 power plays that they gave up in the first period. The only penalty that Florida scored on was the one that was actually a legitimate penalty when he got caught for delay a game for flipping the puck up and over the boards, up and over the glass. So the fact that Florida dominated game 4 and only won 2-0, I'm fine going back home. So no sweat off my back.
That's sweat.
You were saying, Leafs are soft? Not a chance. It's just that people are starting to get pissed off that they're starting to play the Panthers game right back to them. If you can't take the medicine, don't dish it out. Things can get harpooned.
Old logo.
New logo.
Chris, I should have put this up in the beginning. Talk to them. Say something else. Just talk to them. They're right there.
Got nothing else to say. It's a little pussycat.
It's got some it's got some razors on there.
It's a pussycat.
Fair enough, man. Yeah,
Who gave you the creative controls?
yeah, we could take them after today. We're
Yeah,
taking
who decided that was a good idea?
we're done after today. We go over to the NBA, the National Basketball Association. 2 games today. Perfect timing. That's insane. That was not planned. First game on the board, though. Home team, underdogs. We've seen a lot of that, man. A lot of home team underdogs. Celtics, 6.5 point road favorites, total 208.5. Warriors, 5.5 point home underdogs. Minnesota laying 5.5 on the road. I forgot the order, to be honest.
Stupid Panthers. Ruin everything.
Costa, you start.
Told you I didn't like it in the beginning of the show. I'm going to lean Knicks here. Boston. The spot for Boston was coming off that double loss. I mean, they lose once. Yeah, I took an L in the second game, but then coming off a double loss, that's their smash spot. They did exactly what they're supposed to do. I mean, both teams have been playing horrible at home. This is a spot where you're looking at it this is one of the most important games here for the Knicks. Yeah, they can't let Boston get back into the series. I think Boston wins, but the Knicks cover. And then in the other one, I'm taking Golden State at home plus the points. It's another one of those games. It's going to be a tight game. I think Minnesota pulls away at the end. They've shown without Curry in there that they're capable of winning games. But even last game, it was a push for most people. I pushed on that game. I had 5. So back in Golden State at home, I think they will. This is going to be the death of the series. If they go down and lose this game, the series is cooked for the Golden State. I think they make it very competitive. Golden State gets the cover. But I don't know. I think Minnesota is going to win this game very late. It's going to be tight. Give me Golden State.
You go.
Oh my God.
Go.
I threw off the order when I moved Costi. Oh
yeah, how'd I get to the bottom?
Yeah, I mean, it just happened.
The question you're asking way more often than not. Anyways.
Geez. You're on a roll today.
Oh man.
While Chris talks, we can just put this up.
why I gotta have my face covered by the Panthers' ass?
We could do this.
Damn, Costi, do leg day, why don't you? Yeah, I gotta roll with the I think I gotta roll with the Timberwolves here. I don't love laying points on the road with the Timber Puppies, but I really have my concerns about this Golden State team without Steph Curry. I know they brought in Jimmy Butler, but it's like there's only so much that can be done. I just think that the Timberwolves find a way. they found a way to rally. Granted, Golden State was in the driver's seat for a lot of game 3, but Minnesota found a way, and I think it's just kind of a carbon copy of that game. So give me Minnesota laying the points. And I lean towards the Knicks plus the points, but I don't know if I could pull the trigger on it. So I worry that it's just that case of don't let the Celtics get one. So it's a lean towards the Knicks plus the points for me.
Yeah, here's my thoughts. Celtics, Knicks. What did we see during the regular season? Celtics dominated their ass. What have we seen here in this 3-game series? Celtics have dominated their ass. Now, what has been the issue in those 3 games? The Celtics have not hit their shots in the second half of the first 2. You look back, we got 100 games of last season of Celtics data. We got 90-something games from this season that say and support that they're going to hit those shots. That's all I'm saying. So, with that being said, bro, I'm laying the points with the Celtics. I think the Celtics are the better basketball team by a pretty wide margin. The Knicks' only hope in this game is if this game is somewhere fairly close, late fourth quarter, because that's where the Knicks are really good at in the clutch. But I just don't see it being that. I see this as being a carbon copy of how the first 3 games have played out, where the Celtics come in and dominate. They're the better team. They're the better team. We've seen 2 playoff clunkers from Jason Tatum. Do you expect another? Maybe. But I don't really expect it. Is it possible? Yes. Expect it? No. I'm laying the points here at Boston. Timber Puppies. Warriors. I'm on the Warriors. Do I love it? No. Does it make my stomach hurt? Yeah. Do I believe it's the right play? I do. I'm kind of with Costi. I think they have a legitimate chance to win this game outright. I still trust playoff Jimmy. I think Draymond has a better game, doesn't get ejected. I think Kerr draws up a pretty good game plan. Like Costi said, man, this team led majority of game 3. That's what happened. Shout out to the Timberwolves for playing really good in the fourth quarter, coming back, taking the lead, and then holding the Warriors off. Shout out to the Kuminga for the cover. Oh, my God, Kuminga. That's what happened. I forgot that's what happened in that game. I had 5.5 in Kuminga. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
But that was ridiculous.
Thank you.
Rebound, corner 3. Like, stop shooting. What's the point? What are you trying to accomplish?
I'll cover. Appreciate him.
Appreciate it.
I'm on I don't love it. I don't love it. I'm just being honest with you. I don't love that game tonight. But here's what it is for me. If it was as clear-cut Timberwolves, like I think majority of people think it is, then this line would be 8.5, 9.5. You know what I mean? It's shorter than the Celtics line. And y'all think the Knicks was just clear-cut for to win that shit. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, if it was as clear-cut and dry, the Timberwolves would be more of sizable of a favorite. Give me the Warriors. Just to play on a spot, play on situation, man. All right, man. That's it. That's all, ladies and gentlemen. We did it. We did it. We did it. Did it. Money making Monday. Chris, what you got going on today over at Pick Dogs Premium?
I got my $19 MLB pickoff play. Unfortunately, fell short with it yesterday, but going right back to it today. Found a play that I really like on the board. It's my only baseball play on the board. I also got an NHL power play on the board as well. Went fairly light today, just trying to get the ball back rolling again before we have a full week ahead. So definitely hop on, because I can tell you there's going to be a lot more plays this week, and I feel like the hot streak's just around the corner. So yeah, use that promo code PICK at checkout, 15% off your purchase. Pair me up with Jay or any of the other handicappers over the website. Let's make you some money.
Let's do it. Hop on with the franchise, make you some money. What's going on at Safer Syndicate Group?
So if you're looking for my best bets, we offer a added level of service where you don't just get the games, you get daily coaching for me, which requires you to text or call me or FaceTime me. And we do units on our games because we're connected to all these different groups. Some of these guys you've actually seen on my show on the same channel on Thursdays, Tales from the Ticket. So if you're interested and you are a bigger player, we only cater to bigger players because of the work we put into it outside of just giving you picks, then the number is right on pickdogs.com under Premium Picks Safer Syndicate Group. If you're a smaller player, I always recommend Jay, Chris, and Ron and Brad as the go-to guys that will make you a lot of money in these summer months.
Money making Monday, ladies and gentlemen. New week, new goals, new opportunities. Hey, I'm coming off a really good week last week. I think I put up over 900 units, hit over 60%. Baseball, hockey, and NBA combined. In baseball, we've hit 7 of 10 on our NBA, not our NBA. We've hit 7 of 10 on our Major League Baseball play of the day. That play is usually $19 on the daily. We did drop it yesterday, but we've hit 7 of 10. I got a little greedy yesterday. I had the Twins -1.5. They did win. They just didn't cover the run line. So got a little greedy, but other than that, man, we've hit 7 of 10 there. I have another one for y'all today. Y'all can scoop up for $19. NBA, man, everybody knows I was going through that cold streak. It was rough. We're out of it. We've hit 4 plays in a row, swept the board now in back-to-back days, Saturday and Sunday. Looking to keep it rolling today into a money-making Monday. So you can looking for our third straight today on our NBA play of the day. You can scoop it up, $25 over at Pick Dogs Premium. You can hop on something long-term. You can pair me up with one of the guys. Again, seeing the board really well. $100 better was well up over $1,000 with me last week. So come back on, man. Let's do the damn thing. Let's make it another winning week. All right.
Parlay.
Parlay. What you got for me?
Let's go. Capitals and NHL. Warriors money line. And for the bird cage, we're going to go Detroit plus 100. Should pay a pretty penny. So Capitals plus 250. Then you have Warriors plus 188 and Detroit Tigers plus 100. Bird cage.
I ain't mad at it. I kind of like it. For me, I'm going to go Mariners, money line. Golden Knights, money line. And we'll pair that with Braves money line. Kind of squarish parlay today, but we all right. Got some plus money in there. We got the Mariners in there. Make it worth your while. Yep, that's what I like. Yep. I don't know where Chris went, but any final words we get out here, Costa?
Make it a winning day. Be nice to one another. Can't make money in the comments. And we'll try to act more professional tomorrow.
Couldn't say it better myself. All right. See you tomorrow.